Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Scattaboo now from the gun. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Burrow out of the shotgun. That pass is hauled in by the rookie from Boston College. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
You know, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a throws of work, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, and the respect factor grows 100-fold with your teammates.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
It's Scattaboo on 2nd down. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains. That is one disheartening look on that defense.
No running here. It's Todd Brooks. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Scattaboo here on the toss. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
3rd and long. Here's Burrow. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He's got it inside the 10. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Looking inside the red zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Well, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop. See the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal.
Gun. Cut. 180.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
This is 3rd and goal. They're backed up to the 9.
Here we go.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Catch is made in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And they turn him away. The defense holds strong, and they get off the field with a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run, and the reward is they get off the field.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. McCarthy from his own end zone. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down up the 6-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
The give here on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Well, Kate, the rough showing both individually and collectively continues with this run game. The fumble earlier, and now totally stuffed on that one.
Through 1 quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They start out with 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. The Vikings getting their punt team out. It'll be Ryan Rico doing the honors. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Let's get set.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Throw finds Jamar Chase. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
He's got it over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Now one of the Vikings in some pain out there. So we'll get a stoppage here as he's helped by trainers. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Running with Scannaboo. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of the series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go. Can. Stop.
Going right back to Scannaboo. Oh, the football's loose. But I think someone on the Bengals got back on top of that one. And yes, they did. Bengals football. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice. But kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
It's Scannaboo on 3rd. A pickup of only 2, and now it's 4th down.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
4th down and less than a yard.
and 1. Ready?
So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this.
Here we go.
Fourth down, Burrow. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Blown back, it's the handoff. He'll be brought down just as he gets it up to the 24. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
One like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Another carry for him. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
We've set it downs from 37.
Let's go now.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen in coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Hauled in by Musgrave. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
The Vikings, 1st down. It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, Minnesota.
McCarthy looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. Has some room to work. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get the game's first points here in the 2nd.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Starting from the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Right 80.
Burrow from the gun. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Fine, ready?
They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
Here we go. Shot.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scatteroo. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Bengals have a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Throw left side, complete. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Give him 13 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Gun. Shot. Wait it. Shot.
Burrow setting up the play action. He put everything he had into this one. That's cut at the 25. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
Second.
First and
12.
10.
11 MT. Here we go. Stop.
Driving forward with Scatteroo. Allen continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go. Shot.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain.
So that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
On 1, ready?
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down.
Here we go. Shot.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down. Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. This is from 35 out on the left hash. McPherson's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points. A little bit of feel-good momentum.
Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10.
60 Vikes.
Here's the handoff. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
He's got a man left. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
First and 10. It's McCarthy. And that's going to fall incomplete. They wanted to get it right back to him after that run, but no luck on that throw.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Second down, McCarthy to pass. Forced out to his right. He takes it himself. Still going inside the 35. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Here's McCarthy, first and 10. Completed to his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Minnesota spends its second time out here. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Five still to go here. This is second down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. This one's caught. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Now the Vikings use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. From the red zone on first. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings will add to their lead at the end of the half. Reichert on for the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Vikings drive their lead to 11. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He'll throw it. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
One last play before the break.
It's your set. 180. 180.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap.
On one, ready?
So that delay backs him up 5. Now 2nd and 15 to go.
Here we go, here we go. Right 80. Stop.
Final throw before the break. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right 80. Stop.
This is Scannaboo, left side. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
19 yards. That's another Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right 80. Stop.
Burrow on the play action. Vikings get there. They're going to win this round. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16.
Gun. Stop. Right 80. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Space on the right. He's got room. And he's going to bring this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Minnesota touchdown. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Reichert on for the point after. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Vikings push their lead to 18.
Bengals 3. Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Starting at the 10. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
On the handoff, here's Scannaboo. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit in that 1st down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Stop.
On 1st down, this is Scannaboo. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
It's second and
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very clean play.
The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. Looking slant route, complete. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And the Bengals have a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. Going deep here for the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Spins out of one stop. And the Vikings are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
You knew it before this drive started, the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Finds a man right side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 23 on that one. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Let's go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bengals take over at the 44-yard line following the turnover.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
On 1, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Big 13.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. He had it for a moment, but a great Great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Escapes out to the left. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
Oh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. That one's caught by Jefferson. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's set out. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Offense is set. 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end now. On 1st down, they'll run. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Back-to-back carries here. It's on the turf, falls out, he lost it. But fortunately, the Vikings stay calm. They were able to get to it. Crisis averted. They keep possession. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Throwing on 3rd, McCarthy. Complete beyond the marker. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Gun.
It's Scatterboo now from the gun. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. Gain of 15 there. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They've got first down here from the 36. Burrow setting to throw. Completed over the middle. It's picked out by the Vikings, going the other way. He's got room to roam. And they're able to rip off a nice chunk there before the fumble return comes to an end.
And there is nothing like a defense taking the ball away for you. Right? It's all about the ball. It's all about, you hear me preach that all the time. Get the ball back. Well, they get the ball back with a little extra bonus on that return as well.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Give now to the running back. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
He has the first over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sail that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
One good for a gain of 4. It's 2nd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Tag! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
They give it to him again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
3rd down, they need 7.
Let's go. 70 Lions. Huh.
McCarthy throwing here. Catch made. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
They've got 3 tight ends on this 1st and goal, thinking run or play action.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll try and punch it in. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point.
Ready. Bronco 80. Ready.
Play action, McCarthy. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings keep running away with this. Reichert on for the point after. Extra point set in through the rain. And the Vikings grow their lead yet again. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. Jukes away from one. This makes it up to the 25. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 4.
Burrow back to throw. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Cut out left. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
1st down, Burrow to throw. This is Loveland working the right side. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Again, it's Burrow. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up
3rd and short, it's Burrow. So the heave knocked away from the intended target. That brings up 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
11 MT.
Desperation time here. Finds him over the middle. Did he get there? Did he get there? I don't think so. Yeah, the refs agree. He's marked short, and this is going to be a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost him the possession.
And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
60 Bison.
Man in motion, headed right. Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 4 yards on the pickup. That's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Vikings moments away from a 2-0 start. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Another carry for him. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Secures this at the 17. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
At their own 18-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Let's get set. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Trying to push deep downfield. That's complete inside the 35. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
Hey, we're good.
Clock working against them here as they hurry to that line.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Stop.
Burrow now on 1st down. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
From the red zone on 1st. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Vikings get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Here's a design run. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. We draw it up for him. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
Let's go.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. We draw it up for him. The final timeout taken by the Bengals. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Finds Scadaboo on the dump off. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 11. And the Bengals 1st down.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Flush down now to his left. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you could almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that'll go get that 1st down. They couldn't do it right there.
Here we go. Here we go. Stop.
Sticking in the air. It's Burrow. Escapes the pocket. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Still inches to go on 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. What?
To throw again, it's Burrow. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
one more snap to play here.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 13. 11 MT. 11 MT. Stop.
Here he goes, one final shot. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this